Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking through some player props I like over on Prizepicks for today's NBA slate on Tuesday, February the 25th. We've got a 7-game slate on Tuesday night for Taco Tuesday, and I've got some early player props, guys, that I do like over on Prizepicks for today's slate, giving you guys two plays I like, taking a first look at the board on Monday night. We're going to break down these two plays. We're going to talk about why I like them. Now, before we do get started, make sure you guys hit that like button down below. If you do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to the channel and if you are new to Prizepicks, be sure to sign up for Prizepicks and use promo code NOAH when you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code and place your first lineup. You'll get $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account. So make sure to check out Prizepicks if you have not yet and use that code NOAH when you do sign up. Now, I do also want to shout out Sleeper. We do have a partnership with Sleeper as well. And if you guys have never heard of Sleeper, they're a DFS pick'em app very similar to PrizePicks. You just pick more or less on player projections. You build out your lineup. You can make a multi-sport lineup. You can make up to an 8-pick lineup, and you can win up to 100x your money. So be sure to go download the Sleeper app, guys, and make sure to use that promo code NOAH when you sign up, because when you play $5, you'll get $55 worth of free lineups. That's the new promo that Sleeper's doing for new users. It replaces their 100% deposit match bonus that they used to do. So now with this new promo, you don't have to deposit a bunch of money. You can put in the minimum, still get $55 worth of free lineups once you play that first lineup. So download the Sleeper app, guys, and make sure to use promo code NOAH when you do sign up for Sleeper. But before we do talk through this slate, guys, on Tuesday, I want to recap our plays from our video on Monday. So we gave out 2 picks Monday. Unfortunately, we went 1-1, so one of our plays hit, one of them missed. We did hit on Yusuf Nurkic over 16.5 PRA. Felt really good about that play. Nurkic actually played, I think he played 26 minutes Monday night, even with the game being a blowout. So he definitely played a lot more than I expected. I wasn't quite expecting that many minutes. But he was really productive, went over his PRA line, I think, early in the third quarter. Unfortunately, though, we took Domantas Sabonis over 17.5 points, and Sabonis just had a horrible game Monday night. He wasn't doing anything. I also took his over fantasy score. We needed that to hit to go 5 for 5 with our Patreon plays. And yeah, Sabonis had a terrible game. He had 7 points, I think 7 rebounds and 6 assists. Just a really bad game for his standards, which I definitely did not see coming in that really good matchup against Charlotte. I mean, the Kings went out there and scored 130 points, and yeah, Sabonis had 7 points. Go figure. So that was very frustrating. It is what it is, though. You just kind of move on, get ready for the next slate, guys. I've had a couple losing days in a row here on these YouTube plays, but let's see if we can bounce back here. Got 2 plays for Tuesday. Let's go ahead and break them down. So the first prop that I like is going to be a points prop. We're going to take Derek White for more than 13.5 points. So Derek White been playing really well lately. As you can see, he's gone over this points prop now in 4 out of his last 5 games. For what it's worth, obviously, it doesn't mean much, but for what it's worth, White has been playing well over this line in 4 out of his last 5 games. The one game he went under, was by the hook. He had 13 points versus Miami, and I want to say he shot the ball pretty poorly in that game. If I remember correctly, I'm going to pull up the game log, though, just to look at it, but I'm pretty sure that was a poor shooting game for Derek White. So in that game against Miami, he shot 3 for 10 from the field, and then from 3, he shot 2 for 8. So, I mean, he scored 13 points on 30% shooting and, 25% shooting from 3? 25% shooting from 3. So, most of these games, a lot of these games recently where he's gone under these points lines have been just kind of some poor shooting games. He had a poor shooting game against Miami. He also went under against Dallas. Didn't shoot the ball that bad in that game. 5 for 10 from the field, 2 for 6 from 3. But he's been playing really well. Over his last 12 or 13 games, 23 points, 22 points, 16, 17, 20, 13, 17, 13, 19, 16, 19. So over that stretch, the 2 games he's gone under have both been by the hook. He's had 13 points. Derek White did kind of go through a shooting slump in I want to say it was mid-January. He was going through a shooting slump, just wasn't really able to make many shots. He was shooting the ball really poorly, but he seems to have found a groove over the last month or so, especially in the month of February. He's been playing really well. He's also been playing a ton of minutes, and that's what we like to see. Obviously, if you want guys to score points, they got to be on the court, and Derek White's been playing a ton of minutes lately. He played 37 minutes in their last game against the Knicks. His minutes should be even higher today because the Celtics are going to be without Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday's already been ruled out for rest for this game. So with Drew Holiday out, there's a good chance we're going to see Derek White once again play 36, 37, 38 minutes. For what it's worth, his last 2 games without Drew Holiday, he's played huge minutes, 39 and 38 minutes in those 2 games. And for what it's worth, he's gone over this points prop in 8 out of 11 games that he's played without Drew this season. Now, taking Drew off the floor, I don't think really opens up like a ton of usage because Drew's not really much of a high usage player, at least not in this Celtics lineup. But taking Drew off the floor does just allow for these guards to play more minutes, specifically Derek White. And I'm expecting about 35 to 36 minutes here from Derek White, barring foul trouble, barring a blowout. Going up against the Raptors, there's a chance this game does turn into a blowout, but right now the spread is only 10.5, so it's not like a crazy big spread. Also, Toronto's playing at home, so I think if anything, it's a little bit more likely Toronto keeps the game close playing at home. Do like Derek White here for more than 13.5 points. Toronto defensively, they're not a great defensive team. Pretty sure they rank bottom 10 in defensive rating this season. Yeah, they rank 25th in defensive rating. So the Celtics should have no problem scoring in this matchup. Derek White's going to be on the floor playing a ton of minutes here. He's been playing really well lately. Like him for more than 13.5 points. And then the other prop that I like is an assist prop, and we're going to take Franz Wagner for more than 3.5 assists. So Franz Wagner this season, he's only gone over, or last 5 games, he's only gone over this line in 2 of his last 5 games, but he has been playing more minutes lately because he was returning from an injury, and his minutes were kind of kept in check for a little bit. There were stretches where he was only playing maybe high mid-20s. Let's see. He returned from injury late January. He was playing 24, 30. Then he did get up to 40 minutes, but then 31, 34, 36. But then he had a game where he only played 27, had a game where he only played 29. But then the last few games, we've really started to see the minutes really get back up there for Franz Wagner. 38, 38, 32, 33, 38, and 31. And some of these games where he played 30, last game 31, I'm pretty sure that was a blowout. They won that game by 20 points. The game he played 32, they won that game by 16 against Charlotte. Well, now we've got a game against Cleveland. I think this is a national TV game. Pretty sure this game is going to be on TNT. So this is a game that it's kind of a big time matchup here. The Magic are going to be catching Cleveland on the second night of a back-to-back. Cleveland did play on Monday, or I believe they played on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. I might be tripping. Maybe Cleveland didn't play on Monday. They didn't play on Monday. I'm tripping. I don't know why I thought they played Monday. So Cleveland did not play on Monday. Scratch that. But I think this is a spot where Franz Wagner should be in line to take on a kind of a bigger ball handling role, facing a big time opponent. You kind of lean on your better players in these type of matchups, and minutes should definitely be there in this big time game going up against Cleveland. Wagner's been playing huge minutes in competitive games lately. This game has a 6-point spread, so it should be competitive. Also, again, with being a national TV game, I think there's definitely a chance you see Wagner pick up a little bit extra minutes here. And when Wagner's played full minutes this season, I want to say he's gone over this assist line in a large majority of those games. Some of the games where he's gone under have been games where his minutes have got cut down a little bit, either maybe because of blowout or something. I know he has had some games lately where his minutes have got cut down. But you look at his last few games since coming back from the All-Star break, he is over this assist line in 2 of 3 games. The one game he went under, obviously against Memphis, was by the hook. But this season, Franz Wagner has averaged close to 10 potential assists per game. He's averaging 9.7 potential assists per game. He's averaging almost 5 assists per game. So we're getting a line that's well below his season average, which you typically don't ever see. Rarely do you see a player's prop be lower than their season average unless they're just kind of struggling. And maybe that's the case. Wagner, as you can see, he has gone under this line in 3 of 5 games. But this is still a guy that takes on a pretty big ball handling role. This is still a player that has the ball in his hands a good amount when he's on the floor. This season, him and Paolo Banchero are both tied for the team high in time of possession. So the 2 players that have the ball in their hands the most on this Magic team are Franz and Paolo. And when Franz is on the floor, he's a guy that can facilitate. Again, he's averaging almost 10 potential assists per game this season. Cleveland, in terms of matchup, you look at this Cleveland team, they are pretty good defensively. They're top 10 in defensive rating this year. But one thing about Cleveland is that they are playing at a much faster pace this year. Cleveland is top 10 in pace. So when you're just playing at a faster pace, it's going to allow for more assist opportunities. Just you're going to have more offensive possessions when you're going up and down the floor at a quicker pace. So this definitely is a spot where I think we will see assist opportunities for Franz Wagner. Just kind of got to hope that those are converted. There will definitely be times where Wagner goes out there and gets like 8, 9, 10 potential assists and only finishes with like 2 or 3 assists, and you just kind of run bad on the potentials. But the potentials have been there, and that's really what we want to bank on with Wagner here. And again, I think with this being kind of a big time national TV game, minutes should be up there for Franz Wagner. He's been playing some big minutes lately in competitive games. This is a game against the Cavs that should be competitive, like we said, 6-point spread. So I do like Franz Wagner here for more than 3.5 assists. So we've got 2 early plays, guys, for this slate on Tuesday. We're going to take Derek White for more than 13.5 points and Franz Wagner for more than 3.5 assists. I was looking at sportsbook odds. Both these plays on sportsbooks right now are juiced towards the over. I think DraftKings had Derek White's points prop minus 125, minus 130, juiced towards the over. And Wagner's assist prop, I think, was minus 135, juiced towards the over. So anytime you can find props that are juiced, either towards the over or towards the under, and you can play those props on Prizepicks, that's usually going to be a good thing to do because Prizepicks, it's a fixed payout system. Doesn't matter if you take the over or the under, it all pays out the same. So you want to be taking props that are heavily favored either toward the over or toward the under, whichever way it is. Obviously, with these props, both are favored toward the over right now on sportsbooks. These are plays I like as well, doing some research myself. So we're going to take these as our 2 props, guys, for this slate on Tuesday. So see if we can go 2-0 here, get a bounce back after kind of a disappointing day on Monday. Got White and Wagner. Going to trust in those guys. Feel like these are really good plays, and these are ones that I do like. So yeah, guys, what I'm liking. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that like button down below if you do enjoy these plays. Hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys don't have an account over on Prizepicks, be sure to sign up for Prizepicks. Use promo code NOAH when you sign up. When you play your first $5 lineup on Prizepicks, you'll get $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account. So check them out if you have not yet. But good luck tonight, guys. Thanks as always for watching the Prizepicks video, supporting the content here on YouTube, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.